Hey guys, welcome back, and today we are going to discuss about anatomy and physiology of kidney or renal system. First we will see what is kidney or the kidneys. The kidneys are the retroperitoneal organs located on either side of the spine, essential for maintaining homeostasis and regulating bodily fluids. The key roles include filtration of blood, waste elimination, blood pressure regulation, and hormone production. Here you can see an image of kidney. In this image you can see the coverings of kidney, okay, renal vein, renal pelvis, ureter, etc. Now we will see the detailed anatomy of kidney. The kidney is a bean-shaped organ that filters blood and produces urine. It has multiple parts including renal cortex, renal medulla, renal pelvis, and nephrons. And where are your kidney located? Again, your kidneys sit just below your rib cage and behind your belly. Typically, one kidney sits on either side of your spine. Now, what color are the kidneys? Your kidneys are reddish brown. Then how big is kidney? Each kidney is about 4 to 5 inches long and around the size of fish, same like your heart. And how much do your kidney weighs? For men, okay, your right kidneys weight varying between 79 grams to 223 grams, and your left kidneys weight ranges from 74 grams to 235 grams. And for women, the right kidney's weight ranges from 55 grams to 274 grams, and left kidney's weight ranges from 67 grams to 261 grams. For easy to understand easy, your kidney, for men, your kidney weight may between the weight of one tennis ball and four tennis ball. And for female, your kidney weight may range between one tennis ball and five tennis ball. Then, well, coming to the parts of kidney, okay, the outer layer of the kidney is known as renal cortex. So, renal cortex is the outer layer of kidney. Inside, the inner part of the kidney is known as renal medulla. Then, renal pelvis. So outside is renal cortex, inside is renal medulla, and in the center, okay, you can see a funnel-shaped structure that is called renal pelvis that collects urine and funnels into ureter. From ureter, it will go to your bladder, and through urethra, it will come out. Then nephrons. Nephrons are the functional unit of kidney. So inside kidney, you have number of nephrons. Okay, millions of nephrons, and these nephrons are controlling the filtration as well as it helps to produce urine. Then renal capsule. Renal capsule is a thin fibrous capsule that covers the kidney. Renal capsule is a thin, okay, it is a thin fibrous capsule that covers your kidney, Then renal fascia. Renal fascia, okay, renal fascia is a layer of connective tissue that surround the kidney and adrenal glands. Then perirenal fat. Perirenal fat, okay, here you can see perirenal fat, a layer of fat that surround the renal capsule. Okay, a layer of fat that surround the renal capsule. Okay, then pararenal fat, a layer of fat that surround the renal fascia. So the major parts are renal cortex, renal medulla, renal pelvis, nephrons. So remember these parts. Renal cortex is the outer covering, renal medulla is the inner part, renal pelvis is the funnel-shaped part which is present in the center of kidney that collects urine and funnels into the ureter. Okay, and nephron, that is the functional unit of your kidney. So in this image you can see, okay, where your kidney is located. I've told you, on either side of your spine you can see the kidney. Okay, so outside you have renal cortex, inside you have renal medulla, and this is renal pelvis. Okay, this renal pelvis is continued to ureter. Okay, ureter will go and connect to bladder. From bladder through urethra, the urine will go out. All right, guys, so this is the anatomy of kidney. So now we will see what is nephron. I've told you that is the functional unit of the kidney. Okay, nephrons are the functional unit of the kidney. So inside what you can see here in the dark what maroon color. Okay, so that is nephron. Nephron is a filtering unit in the kidney that removes waste and excess fluid from the blood to produce urine. So to produce urine you need a proper amount of nephrons in your kidney. So that's what we are calling nephron is the functional unit of kidney. So with the help of nephron only we will collect blood. Okay, I mean the kidney collecting the blood. The filtration process will take place and remove all the waste, and some substance will even go back to the blood also. All the process will take place with the support or with the help of this nephron. That's what we are calling it as the functional unit of kidney. Now we will see the filtration process. Simply, there are four stages we can see in filtration process. They are filtration, reabsorption, secretion, excretion. So these are all the four processes we can see in filtration of blood. Or what is the function of kidney means you can say that filtration, reabsorption, secretion and excretion. Filtration means blood plasma filtered in the glomerulus. What is glomerulus? That we will study in next slide. Glomerulus we can see inside the nephron. And what is nephron? That is the functional unit of kidney. So inside nephron we can see glomerulus. So first stage is filtration. So blood plasma filtered in the glomerulus. Then reabsorption. That means so filtration in the sense what? Some good products will remain in that mesh and the bad product will come out. Okay, so the good product will go back. Water, glucose, ions, everything will be there. I mean, everything will come. Everything will pumped into kidney for filtration. So in reabsorption stage, water, glucose, and iron will get reabsorbed to blood back. Then secretion. That means what? All the excess waste, okay, that will get secrete and at last excretion will take place. Final urine flows to the bladder. So four stages of filtration process we can see in kidney: filtration, reabsorption, secretion and excretion. So these are all the four steps of filtration process. Okay, here you can see PCT, DCT and all. So PCT means proximal convoluted tubule and DCT means distal convoluted tubule are the parts of the renal tubules in the kidney. Alright. Now, how do your kidney work? Each of your kidney is made up of about millions of filtering unit called nephron. Each nephron consists of a filter called glomerulus and tubule. So each of your kidney is made up of millions of filtering units that is known as nephron, that is a functional unit of kidney, and this nephron include a filter called the glomerulus and a tubule. Okay, so two things we can see inside this nephron, they are glomerulus and tubules. Okay, or like these are all the right and left hand of nephron. The nephron work through two-step process. The glomerulus filter your blood and tubule returns the needed substance to your blood and removes waste. So I've told you nephrons are the functional unit of kidney. So inside, so for this nephron we can see two hands. Okay, they are glomerulus and tubules. Okay, what glomerulus is doing means glomerulus will filter the blood, and what tubule is doing means it retains the needed substance like glucose, water, everything to your blood and remove all the waste. Okay, and that waste product will go through your renal pelvis to your ureter to your bladder to urethra. Each nephron has glomerulus to filter blood and tubular return to needed substance back to your blood. Okay, so keep that point in your mind. The functional unit of kidney is nephron. Each nephron has two uh, filters or two hands, like that we can say. They are glomerulus and tubules. What glomerulus is doing, that will filter the blood. Okay, that will filter your blood, and what tubule is doing, that return the needed substance to your blood and also remove the waste into your renal pelvis too, and from the renal pelvis it will go to your bladder. From the bladder it will go through ureter to outside. So now we will see in detail That is first part of filtration. Okay, that is known as glomerulus filtration. What glomerulus is doing? That is filtering the blood, or filtering the blood which is coming to your kidney. The glomerulus filtration means as blood flows into each nephron, it enters into a cluster of tiny blood vessels. That is called glomerulus. So, blood is entering into nephron means what? It is entering into glomerulus. The thin walls of the glomerulus allows smaller molecules, waste and fluids, mostly water, to pass into tubule. So filtration process will take place in glomerulus. So what is that filtration? The thin walls of the glomerulus allows small molecules, waste and fluid, mostly water, to pass into tubule. Okay, and the large molecules such as protein, blood cells stay in the blood vessels. Then second part, the tubules retain needed substance to your blood and removes waste. A blood vessel runs alongside the tubule. As the filtered fluid moves along the tubule, the blood vessels reabsorb almost all of the water along with the minerals and nutrients to your body. The tubule helps to remove excess acid from the blood. The remaining fluid and waste in the tubules become urine. So glomerulus will filter, okay, that will separate, okay, like good product and bad product, and tubule will take that good product and help to send it back to blood, and will take the bad product into convert into urine or into your renal pelvis and your urethra, or to your bladder and urethra, and remaining fluids and waste in the tubule become urine. In kidney function, two processes we can see in terms of blood vessel constriction. They are vasoconstriction and vasodilation. Vaso means what? Vaso related to blood. Constriction means, you know the meaning, and dilation means relaxation, right? So vasoconstriction and vasodilation primarily affect the glomerulus filtration process by controlling the blood flow to the glomerulus through the afferent and efferent arterioles. Essentially, vasoconstriction of the afferent arteriole decreases the glomerular filtration rate, while vasodilation of the afferent arteriole, or the vasoconstriction of afferent arteriole, increases the glomerular filtration rate. This process is crucial for maintaining proper urine formulation and regulating blood pressure by adjusting the amount of fluid filtered from the blood into the nephron. So vasoconstriction and vasodilation is controlling this blood entry into the nephron, or blood entry into the kidney. Now you can see a proper image of kidney, and here you can see what happened to unfiltered blood. Unfiltered will go back to, okay, to your tubule, from your tubule to ureter, through ureter it will go to urethra and to bladder. Okay, so from so through the bladder it will go to urethra, and we will get urge to pee. Okay, the filtered blood, okay, good blood, okay, it will go back. It will go back to your blood vessels. So in this image, you can see what afferent arteriole and efferent arteriole is doing, and how the formation of urine will take place. Then what do the kidney do? One more explanation I'll give you. Your kidney have many important functions. They clean toxins and waste out of your blood. Common waste products include nitrogen waste, muscle waste, and acid. They help your body removes these substances. Your kidneys filter about half a cup of blood every minute. In the process, blood flows into your kidney through a large blood vessel called renal artery. Blood flows into your kidney, that means into your nephron or into glomerulus, okay, through a large blood vessel called renal artery. Okay, in this, for this renal artery you have different branches. Okay, afferent arteriole is the branch of renal artery. Afferent arteriole deliver blood to the glomerulus, and efferent arterioles carry blood away from the glomerulus. So first blood will come to kidney through renal artery. In renal artery, afferent arteriole deliver this blood into glomerulus. Okay, then tiny blood vessels in your kidney filter blood. That means your nephron and your glomerulus will filter your blood. Then Efferent arteriole carry blood away from the glomerulus. Then the filtered blood returns, that means your returned blood returns into your bloodstream through a large blood vessels called renal vein, and P travels through tubes of muscles called ureters to your bladder, and your bladder stores P until you release it through urination. So this is the process which is taking place in your kidney. So blood will flow to your kidney through renal artery. So in this image you can see that blood will flow. Okay, renal, imagine there is renal artery. So this is the first part of renal artery. So through afferent arteriole it will go to nephron, and from nephron to glomerulus. So filtration process will take place, and after that what will happen? It will go back to efferent arteriole. Efferent arteriole is a part of vein. Okay, so renal vein. So from renal vein, what will happen? The filtered blood returns to the bloodstream through a large blood vessels called renal vein, and waste will go to tubules, and from the tubules that P travels through tubules of muscles called ureter to your bladder. Then your bladder stores P until you release it through urination. Each kidney contains more than a million of filtering units called nephron, and each nephron consists of glomeruli. Okay, again for your understanding, glomeruli as a group of tiny blood vessels that perform first stage of your filtering your blood. Then they pass filtered substance to the renal tubules. The name for this process is called glomerular filtration. Renal tubules, these tiny tubes reabsorb and return water, nutrients and minerals to your body and remove waste including excess acid fluids through a process called diffusion. Your body sends this remaining waste through your kidney collecting chambers. Eventually it leaves your body as P. Okay, so keep these two things in your mind, glomeruli and renal tubules. What glomeruli is doing? Filtration. It is filtering and separating good and bad. Renal tubule will collect this good and bad thing. Good thing will take to blood, and bad in the form of urine will come out. Okay, so two arteries we can see, afferent artery and efferent artery. Afferent artery will take the blood into the glomeruli, and efferent artery will take the blood back to your blood vessels. All right, then other functions include control the acid base balance, make sugar if your blood doesn't have enough sugar, make protein called renin that increases the blood pressure, produces hormone calcitriol and erythropoietin. Then functions, other function, hormones involved, ADH, water retention, okay, aldosterone, okay, renin angiotensin, other hormones, erythropoietin and vitamin D activation, and it also highlights the kidney's role in producing hormones and responding to systemic signals to maintain balance. Okay, and here you can see the common condition which affect your kidney: acute kidney injury, kidney disease, chronic kidney disease, and also the diagnostic tools include urine analysis, blood test, and imaging, guys. So this is the anatomy and physiology of blood and how you can keep your kidney healthy. Okay, so quit smoking, cut out excess salt, drinking a proper amount of water, maintaining a healthy weight, maintaining a healthy balanced life, monitor your blood pressure level, watching your blood sugar level. These are all the basic things we have to follow to maintain or keep your kidney healthy. And drinking lot of water is also not good. The specific amount which you're supposed to drink, that you have to drink. Excess amount also will give more work to your kidney, and that can also damage your kidney. All right, guys, so this is about the anatomy and physiology of kidney. Hope you understand, guys. So kidney is reddish in color. It's in bean shape. Okay, and the size is same as the size of fist. Okay, and the weight is different from men and women. Okay, for men it is between 4 tennis ball and 1 tennis ball. Female it is between 5 tennis ball and 1 tennis ball. While coming to the functions, okay, there are different processes taking: secretion, reabsorption, okay, absorption, and this process will help to produce urine. So the functional unit is called nephron. Nephron has a functional unit called glomeruli, okay, and tubule. Glomeruli will help in filtration. It will separate good and bad product. Tubule will take the good product back to blood vessels and also will remove or discharge all the waste products in the form of urine to renal pelvis to ureter to urethra, bladder to urethra. All right, guys. Also, kidney is responsible for maintaining our blood pressure and also maintaining the hormone balance. So, just try to keep your kidney healthy to avoid problems like kidney diseases. Hope you understand, guys. Thank you.